welcome to my channel. My name is Tyler. In today's video, we are going to dive in the comparison between Sonicware Evoke and also Sonicware Ambient Ø. So basically, these two boxes, it is also for ambient music, but which one is fit you best? So we will talk about what is the differences, what sounds you can find between these two boxes, and also how the workflow between these two boxes, and hopefully can help you to decide which one is right for you. Also, big thanks to Sonicware to send these two boxes to me, but they don't force me to talk anything in this video, which is all from my personal experience. So let's dive into the first part. So first, let's talk about the sounds, because the sounds is the main point which gear you should pick up. So basically, in the Ambient Ø, all the sounds is from synthesizer. They have a lot of wavetable right here. And also 127 waveform. And also, they are using 6 different structures to create the sounds. So to be honest, for me at the beginning, I feel like super complicated to sound design on this one. But basically, if you understand how to create a sound, this can make it super depth and massive sound design possibility on this one. And I saw a lot of people using this box create different genre on it, and not only for ambient. So if you love to sound design and create massive unique sounds, I think this is super perfect. And also the sounds on this one, which is more like the drum pad atmosphere, the sounds will be more like very long, so you will have some more like one note and become a drone sounds. Super perfect for some like meditation music. By the way, you can create different genre. I just depends on this box as an ambient music and also my music style, and I feel like when I'm using this Ambient Ø, which is more give me some meditation vibe and very minimal ambient music, you can just sit down and press 1 or 2 notes. You will already create a very beautiful drum pad meditative music. So you can see there is another noise sounds right here, which is some environment sounds, and you will have some ring sounds, fire sounds, forest sounds. And basically, you can use this layer to import your sample. You can even import some, not just the environment sounds. You can import the drums or any sample that you want, but make sure there is the maximum is just 8 seconds. So for the sounds in the Evoke, which is very easy to understand because they are combine the acoustic sound and the wave sounds. So you can just using one sound of the acoustic or all the sounds from the wave. So you can also blend with each other. I really like Evoke, which is the acoustic sound. So you have a lot of and I really like this acoustic sound. And also you can hear the sounds when you add some like filter on it, which is more kind of like lo-fi, which is also my style of the music. I also did a video on how I use the Evoke to create lo-fi with another sampler doing the drums. You can also check out the video right here or right here. So I think for the Evoke, which is perfect for someone, they love to make melody on it. I'm also really enjoy making melody. So when I have some acoustic sound, something like the piano, I can play the chord on it, I can play the melody on it, and also you will have some very beautiful like violin sounds, which is also I love to add in the lo-fi music, and also Evoke is perfect for like cinematic music. So I think it's based on which sounds you like the most, or you can also use just the wave sounds. You can also just using the wave sounds to sound design something unique rather than acoustic. So I think in Evoke will be more like someone who loved acoustic sounds and loved to play melody on it. So the second one, let's talk about the effects, because the effects, it is also very important for ambient music, right? Even if it's just a simple notes and added the reverb, delay, which can become very beautiful ambient sounds. So basically, in the Ambient Zero, there is a lot of different effects inside the box. So here is the simple sine wave sounds, and added the reverb. And the shimmer. Already sound very dreamy ambient type. You will also have different reverb type right here for something like the small, the large, and infinite. You can pick up different type that you like. And also you can see right here it is an effect type. That means you will have another effects type you can choose from here rather than just the reverb. So you will have the tape delay, reverb delay, overdrive, big crusher, tilt EQ, and stereo chorus, which is all inside this box, which is super good for ambient music. That means you don't have to buy another like guitar pedal to use the effects, and also which is very perfect for sound design. So let's hear what the sounds like. So for the Evoke, basically you will only have two effects, one for the granular, one for the reverb. And to be honest, for the granular, which is the main reason that I really like this box, because if you watched my previous video before, you know I really like adding granular effects on ambient music, and which is a super fun to add granular in any type of music, to be honest. So let's hear what it sounds like. So here I got a toy piano, and then let's add some granular on it. Which is very amazing, right? And I love the texture on granular. So you will also have 16 presets of the granular. So if you click on this, you will loading. Right now we are the first one. So after adding some reverb on it, which can create something this type of the texture, granular sounds. And also you can see we have some different reverb type here, which is some similar with the Ambient Zero, but you will have two addition of the reverb type here. Even though this box has only 2 effects on it, but only for the granular, that which makes me really like this box. So if you love granular, I highly recommend the Evoke. You don't need to buy another like microcursion for the guitar pedal for the another boxes, and you already include, and I really like it. So the last part, let's talk about the workflow. Basically, in Sonicware, this series of the box, basically the workflow is very similar. If you know about how to do the sequencer and some sound design on branch knob and use the label and the shortcut, basically you can very quickly to pick up different boxes. So for the ambient music, this ambient zero, usually the last one, it will be using for the noise sounds. So in my opinion, I will pick something like drone and maybe some like high tone in the pad, and maybe the atmosphere, I will have some little bell melody on it, and the noise for sure for some environment sounds, which is the workflow that I will use on the ambient zero. So now let me showcase you how easy you can make ambient music, meditative music on this box. So the fourth layer, I will going to use some like environment noise. So when you press the whole button, and you will have some loop on it. So the first layer, let's do some drone, and maybe we make a chord. So you already have this beautiful meditative sounds. So the second pad, maybe we can make a higher note. And the last one, let's paste some melody. Just like that, you already have this beautiful meditative music. So like I said, the Evoke also similar workflow and also 4-track on it. But basically in the Evoke you were more flexible because you can create like all the acoustic sounds or all the wave sounds that you like. And one thing that is very important between these two boxes, it is the chord mode. So in the Evoke you can have some one finger chord mode, but there is no in the ambient zero. So you will more easy to create a chord progression in the Evoke. But I think it is makes sense because when you come up with ambient music, you always just one or two note, or you don't have to make very complicated chord progressions, right? So for the Evoke, which is more melodic stuff, so you will have more different complex on the chord progressions. So when I'm using the Evoke to create like cinematic music or maybe lo-fi, I will have different mindset on using this 4-track. So for this first one, I always love to make some like broken chord. You can use the piano or guitar sounds. With the granular, you can hear sounds very good. So the second one, we can try to use some flute sounds and some violin sounds, which is very amazing for lo-fi music, right? So the third track, I will always use some low end, and maybe in this case I will use something like Like the drone pad sounds for the low end, I'm not sure you can hear, it's super low. So the fourth layer, usually I love to add some like sounds effect. To get more interesting into my music. So let's hear what it sounds like and how easy is it you can make this type, I don't know what genre, maybe. I think this is more kind of like lo-fi for me because, you know, I'm lo-fi ambient music producer. So let's start with some broken chord. And add some flute. And low end. And add some effect. So for me, when I separate with the Evoke and the Ambient, I will feel like this one you can use more melodic stuff to express your feeling. And I also love to use this to create like lo-fi. I also did another video that how you can combine Evoke with sampler to do the drum part and Evoke for the melodic stuff part. You can check out the video right here or right here. So we'll be more dive into how you can use Evoke with sampler to create lo-fi music. So I hope this all the comparison can help you to decide which one is right for you. And if I'm missing something, you know it, please leave a comment below and let everybody to know about when their comparison with these two gear. For my final conclusion between these two boxes, for the Ambient Zero, I think will be more perfect for someone want to dive into the sound design or they want a super long drone sounds, pad sounds for meditation music or something more minimal, just some airy sounds with minimal melody on it. And I think this box can dive in too deep for the sound design. You can create a lot of sounds into it, and this is what I'm really excited to explore more in these boxes. But for the Evoke, I would prefer someone that really like to play melody and they are someone really like acoustic sounds. And I think for the Evoke, acoustic sound is very beautiful and I really like it. And to be honest, if you want me to figure out which one I should buy, and I really can't tell you because even they're also for ambient music, which is a little bit different of the ambient type that you create. But for me, I think as a beginner of playing the hardware gear, the Evoke will be more easy for you to get started. To be honest, when I get the Evoke, just 1 or 2 hours, I can already create a loop on it. But for the Ambient Zero, you have to learn a little bit of the sound design. But for the new update, they already include some of the preset on it. So you can also choose the preset and get started to make ambient music. So to be honest, I think 2 is different. But just based on which type of music you are creating, because for me, I think the Evoke more kind of like the ambient lo-fi and the Ambient Zero is kind of like more the minimal and meditation music that I usually will create. So I hope this video can help you to decide which one is right for you, and don't forget to leave a comment below to let me know which one you will pick, and also don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.